Kitchener out of gas, house out, full stop.
To stop now is unfortunate, so looking to go back and rebuild and do better for next year.
Overall leader, Al-Raji is out.
Small kick, very small. We take the car like this and the car landing inside way, part of game of Dakar.
Down but not quite out, Monsieur Dakar. Without power steering, I don't know how we can do it. We'll see. And watch out for the charging Van Kesteren. 4 o'clock, somewhere in the empty quarter, the heroes of the Dakar reached one of the 5 bivouacs scattered along stage 6 of the rally. A long day, demanding for the competitors, the vehicles as well. And tonight we're going to sleep with the few riders who've made it here. We are some car drivers, some bikers, and we'll be able to get together and discuss how things have gone. Something that we do normally, but it gives us a chance to bond.
You have all?
Yeah, all.
So what is it? Water, tent, sleeping bag, and military food.
Nice place.
First day of chrono. This is home for the next, I don't know what time it is, maybe 12 hours or so, but it's fun. We're all gonna camp, and I think there's a campfire over there, so maybe we'll go sit around the campfire until 8 o'clock tonight or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
It's something different, so it'll be fun to do it this way, and this is kind of what the rally is all about, is you know, sleeping in the desert in your tent. So it'll be fun. Got all my buddies here. Yeah, I'm excited. It should be fun.
This is how it used to be on the Dakar, all the time. Ben Ansel with the boulanger. Beef pasta, that's it. And another meal. Nice to get back to the old days.
Sorry, the swimming pool is not open.
Oh.
No. No.
Bueno, ¿qué tal vosotros? Aquí estamos, ¿eh? ¿Estáis vivos o qué? It's my first Dakar. We are the all one team, people from Barcelona running for a dream. And I just arrived here on the camp, on the second camp of the marathon stage at night. Now they're arriving some more motorbikes. It was really, really tough. Some motorbikes out of fuel, and myself, I'm out of fuel. I'm happy to be here. That's all, guys.
Great to get back that feeling that we used to have in West Africa. Dawn in the desert, and after a slightly more uncomfortable night's sleep than they're perhaps used to, the bikers prepared to complete the 48-hour chrono stage. These simple bivouacs are a throwback to the early days in Africa, a long way from the sleek motorhomes, hot showers, and team chefs, not to mention team mechanics. It's as it used to be, as we said. But you can always get a little help from your friends, and this morning Mason Klein needed it. Yet more issues with the Cove, so Nasser Al-Attiyah and Gelen Shishirit tried to give him a jump start.
Maybe you have to wait, Mason. Yeah. Let the battery charge a little bit.
Back to Mason in a moment. Let's just remind ourselves of where the riders and drivers are heading today. They'll have their different bivouacs this morning and complete whatever remains of the special. But before returning to Shubhatar and boarding the flight to Riyadh for the rest day. Klein was eventually able to get going from the bivouac, but his rally came to an end in the dunes. After all his ups and downs over the week, it's a shame to see the American head home, but if you can't finish a special in the Rally GP class, it's game over. Mason's engine gave up the ghost and he had to be helicoptered out. The bike clearly not happy here. A lack of proper testing maybe cost Klein dear. He'll be back.
I feel like I made it so far and I was also so close. I think the engine broke. I tried really hard to take it easy and get it there, but couldn't make it happen. Really sad. Also, I guess, not allowed to restart in my class, so that's a super bummer, you know? Just want to ride, so now I guess figure out a plan for next year.
Sharon Moore won the original bimodal class last year and raised enough money to pay for a place on the renowned HD Rally Raid team at Dakar 24. The South African had some ups and downs, but he's made it to the rest day in 22nd overall, which means he's the highest ranked rider in his team. Training back home with his good old pal Ross Branch clearly paid off. Now he's seeking a paid entry to Dakar 2025, if he can help. Tony Mulej is riding his second Dakar, but having come 24th on the Husqvarna last year, he switched to his BAS World KTM team. So far, so good for the Enduro and motocross specialist, even if he says he's still making too many navigation mistakes. Mulej is 16th overall, just behind his teammate Pablo Lucci and Bradley Cox. But our new leader in the Rally 2 class is Jean-Luc Lepin. He made it to most of Romain Dumontier's running out of fuel in the empty quarter, made the most of that. The Frenchman had a scare when he crashed yesterday, but both he and the bike are unscathed. The Duist Rally rider absolutely flying in 10th place overall. Well, another Rally GP rider fell victim to the empty quarter today, Jean Barreda. The Spaniard did a sensational job opening yesterday, spending 7 hours at the front of the race. But he was undone by a clutch problem and a flat battery, which left him unable to restart. That's now back-to-back withdrawals for Barrea since he came 5th in 2022. Not a happy man.
La verdad que un poco triste.
Honestly, I'm a bit sad, he says, especially after all the great work that we did yesterday. But that's how it goes. We tried to give our all and we made it this far, but now we just have to look to the future, and it's a shame after everything that we've done. But it's just like that sometimes. The Sherco factory team lost Lorenzo Santolino early on, while Rui Gonçalves has plummeted down the standings during the 48-hour chrono. However, the team's third rider, Harith Noah, is doing a fine job. The Indian currently sits 13th overall and he's third in Rally 2. Noah has only finished the Dakar once in 4 appearances, but this could be his best performance yet. Same is true for Ross Branch. He's reached the halfway stage of the rally in 2nd place overall. The Botswana said this was one of the toughest rally stages of his life, describing today's short spin over the soft sand as a cherry on top. Even if he's lost all of his teammates, Branch is happy to have got through the toughest stage. He's finished it in 5th and sits just 51 seconds off the pace. How's about that? Danny Sanders was pleasantly surprised that he lasted so long and such a physically demanding stage. Given his lack of physical preparation, the Australian did remarkably well to come 4th, getting his teeth and battling through the pain in his leg, gritting his teeth, I should say, getting his teeth into the stage and into others. Sanders is now looking forward to, I guess, collapsing into a nice comfy bed on the rest day. I think everyone is. Ricky Braga said He doesn't need a rest day tomorrow. The American had a lot of fun, just wants to get onto it. Surfing the dunes is what he does. Very happy with how it's going, and why wouldn't he be? He's our new leader overall. That is a good thing.
I feel good. I mean, I'm ready to go for the second week. My finger's a little sore from the clutch over the last 2 days, but overall was fun. I enjoyed it. I know some of the guys are saying it's too much, but hey, it's a Dakar. It's not easy, and looking forward to rest day tomorrow and the final week.
Most of the top riders, including Toby Price, agreed that the 48-hour chrono stage was something very different, albeit very exhausting. The Australian said the most important thing was just staying on two wheels, and despite one minor slip-up, that's exactly what he did, finishing second on the stage. He's now 27 minutes back in 5th overall. Lead Brit is, of course, Jane Daniels. 52nd she is at the moment. A prestigious Stage 6 victory went to Supremo Adrien van Beveren. The Frenchman played a tactical masterstroke by getting himself into a good position to attack the dunes, his favourite playground, and he ended up fully 4 minutes quicker than anybody else. He's also right back in the game overall, with 10 minutes off his teammate Brabec. Well, this was a really important stage for me. It was always the plan to attack hard, and I set off in a good position. It was great. And it always does you good to win a stage, especially this 48-hour chrono. Benavides brothers both finished inside the top 7 on the stage, and Luciano around 6 minutes ahead of Kevin. Stefan Zvitko also continuing his impressive run in 8th over the 2 days. Brabec leads Branch by 51 seconds, while his fellow Hondas, Van Beveren and Nacho Conejo, are within 15 minutes. Zvitko and Lepan round out the top 10. Dave McBride running 55th, Oran O'Kelly of Ireland 58th. In today's feature, we're going to be hearing more about Niels Terrik. Frenchman is just outside the top 25 for the Covey factory team, which had joined after an impressing in his debut year. And this is his story coming up. Well, I grew up hearing all the stories of the Dakar and Rally Raid, so you can definitely say it was a childhood dream. My dad did the Dakar twice. Well, he started it anyway. Both times I ended up in a medical plane because, well, it was too long. I needed to get home. I used to watch the TV as a kid with my parents, and I remember when it was still Africa and the sand was that yellow-orange colour, and I dreamed about riding those landscapes. One day he said to me, I want to do the Dakar, and I really wasn't okay with it. I knew the risks, the difficulties of the route, so I was pretty worried. I'm a father, after all. My only objective for my first Dakar in 2023 was to go